So I sent an email yesterday notifying REI about my first day of cycle, and I just got an email from them. We're hoping to start our IVF transfer in June, but with the whole COVID thing, I'm not even sure if that's still on schedule. Let me show you the email they sent me. So here's the email response that I got from REI, and it's basically saying, we are going to be reaching out to everyone soon about upcoming cycles and transfers. We had to cancel 2 IVF cycles and 3 FET cycles due to the pandemic. So we are waiting on SRM to give us the go-ahead to getting everyone back on schedule. We will share the updated information as soon as we have it. So yeah, that's where we are right now. Hopefully embryo transfer the week of June 22nd. Hopefully there's no cancellation. I just got all my medication. Let's see. I swear I have a million of these vaginal inserts. Progesterone, estradiol, I don't know what this is, and then my birth control. I'll start taking tonight. Okay.
Holy shit.
That's just to draw it though, right? Because it's really thick. Do you see where the thing is?
Which one is it? Oh, progesterone?
Yeah. Okay.
Alcohol wipes?
Mm-hmm.
Chingada madre. 1 ml?
Read it out so that way.
Begin with 1 ml injected in the evening as indicated on your calendar. So it's 1 ml. Wash your hands, flip tab open on the vial. Wipe rubber stopper with an alcohol pad, allow time to dry. Blah, blah, blah.
What do you do? Don't blow on it. What are you doing?
Alright.
Okay, I have the heating pad ready, and I have the ice pack on my hip to numb the spot. I'll prep this over here on this side. That's ready.
Okay, I got the oil ready. This one. And this is the injection.
We're gonna do it over there.
And I have to pull a little bit out, make sure there's blood, and then push. That's what they said, right?
I think so. Let me go get the video. Just to be sure. I want to make sure we do this right. Close that for now. Watch the video.
Okay. And then what I usually do is when I have felt for that, I find your hip bone there, I'm going to put my index finger here and then form kind of a V shape here. Our goal then is to hit you right, hit right here.
So I thought it was like right here. Okay. Well, good thing I
So
did
just
my...
kind of in this general area here. There's a lot of different places
You
we
need
can
to
use,
rewind.
but I tend to like this because we tend to miss a lot of the nerves and stuff.
Okay.
So
That's good to know.
yeah, so you're gonna want to, and then when you do give the shot, you want to go in like this as opposed to like this or this, straight in. Like I always tell people, it's kind of a weird feeling, but like you're throwing a dart.
Yeah.
And don't be slow about it. Don't go.
Yeah.
Try to get in there, not super quick, but kind of nice, gradual, and then. Once you have it in there, I usually tell people to draw back a little bit, make sure you don't get a little bit of blood. That way you didn't hit a blood vessel or something going in.
Okay.
And then it will be slow going because it's such a thick.
So draw a little bit and then push.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So the blood indicates that you hit a nerve, I guess.
Or blood vessel.
Or blood vessel.
Where are we doing this?
We're doing it over there on the couch. So
then it has to be right here.
okay, I guess, whatever.
It's right there.
Okay. You have the bent. Okay.
God damn.
You do it already?
Yeah, that's it.
That wasn't that bad. I thought it was gonna be like super painful.
It was painful for me. I was fucking just sitting
I
there.
didn't even feel you like stick it in.
Really?
I was waiting. I was like, when is he gonna do it?
No, yeah, that was it.
Actually, that wasn't that. Maybe because I numbed it, I didn't feel anything.
Yeah, so I did it right here on this birthmark.
Okay.
Right there. You can kind of see it's bleeding right now.
Hello, it's June 24th. We're on our way to SRM, and looks like it's a good day to get pregnant. So, transfer day. Can't wait. Nervous and excited at the same time.
So she's going to come back with your dish. We're going to identify it together.
Okay.
So around the last few minutes.
Garcia 5 with 3 9 883.
Other code light blue.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I'm sorry.
She's gonna zoom in for you now.
Here is your lovely embryo.
Oh,
It looks
isn't it
great.
beautiful?
It's gonna scoop out a little bit. We're gonna watch it go in the catheter. There it is. Going up with the catheter.
Let's get it home. So
That's
this time we'll go
crazy.
higher up. It is, isn't it? We'll go higher up with the catheter this time to where your lining's so nice and thick.
Okay.
You'll hear us talking about location. Beautiful. Okay, you're gonna come out of that curve right there. Shall I measure you?
Good.
So the tip of the catheter's here.
Mm-hmm.
There's the top. That is 11.
Good.
And we're live.
Injecting.
Just a tiny hint of motion. That's the most we ever see. And you're going to see the catheter back its way out. And Paula's going to check and make sure there isn't an embryo still sitting inside the catheter. That's it. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's it.
Awesome.
Yeah, unless you're in.
This is Dr. Chow calling. It is 9:51 on Thursday. Just calling with your result. If you could please call back my phone number 253-968-2781, or you could, if you want, I could message you over the portal system. Just send me a message as well. Give me a call back. Thanks. Bye. Dr. Chow.
Hi, Dr. Chow. It's Krisha.
Hi, Krisha. How are you doing today?
I am doing good. How are you?
I'm okay, except for the fact that unfortunately your pregnancy test was negative today.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm really disappointed, obviously, because your embryos look really great. You know, that's the one thing about this whole process that I can't really tell you is that when we're actually looking at these embryos, unfortunately, we're just looking at them and we can't necessarily tell everything about what's going to happen once we put them in the uterus. So occasionally I do see this when we have a really nice embryo that looks like it should be, you know, associated with pregnancy. We do see pregnancies that don't occur with them, and it happens in about, I would say, at least a third of the time. So it doesn't mean anything from my perspective with regard to your prognosis for pregnancy. I'm quite sure it's actually going to happen. It's just that unfortunately, this time it wasn't successful.
right.
So
What should
it would be good for us to kind of sit down at some point, just so I can talk with you in person, if possible. But if not, I mean, the next step really would be to move forward with trying again. But I think it probably would be a little more aggressive this time with putting 2 of them in.
Okay. When do you want us to come in and talk?
I could probably meet with you next week sometime, whatever works well for you guys. I think that, you know, it'd be worthwhile just to sit down and kind of review things to make sure that we're kind of on the same page as to how to move forward, and then just make sure, because
And if we schedule an appointment next week, can my husband come?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I would say, we definitely, they were allowing for the patient, they're allowing one visitor now.
Okay, cool.
I'm assuming that that's not going to change, but even so, what I would do is I would just say, whether they try to stop you at the door, just, you walk in separately from him and tell him you have an appointment, and he walks in separately.
Okay, yeah.
He has an appointment, and then you guys can come down, because what we would be doing is sitting together in a room, and I think it's important for us to just kind of face to face, kind of go over some of this stuff, if possible. Okay?
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, if it doesn't work with work schedule and everything like that, I understand. And again, I want to emphasize that I've seen this happen periodically, and when it's not successful, like I said, there's a lot of other things that we can't necessarily predict that need to go on for a pregnancy test to be positive. But the times when I've seen it in your situation, I can't imagine that it's not going to be successful with the other frozen embryos that you have there.
Okay.
Okay? So I know it's discouraging, but I want to be encouraging as much as I can because of kind of the history of things, the way I've seen it. And I'm sorry that we're going to have to do this again, but it's unfortunately part of what we deal with. Even under the best circumstances, when everything looks as perfect as it possibly be, we really can probably only expect 50 to 60% of patients to be positive.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So, I know it's disappointing, but, let's move forward and kind of keep positive and keep going forward here, I think. And you can stop your medication, okay?
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Just get with Mike and find a time that you guys can come in that's mutually works for both of you, and I'll sit down and we can kind of discuss this a little bit further.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.